Welcome to the podcast.
We're your hosts, Nick and Nicola.
You didn't really match my energy, did you?
Yes, I did. What's on the agenda, Nick? What's on the agenda?
What's on the agenda? We're going to talk about films and news related to film, which there seems to have been news, and a Met Gala review, apparently from both of us. Why am I?
Because you're going to look up the looks as well.
Am I going to react to them and go,
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, great.
Oh, what do we usually start the podcast with? We start with
Horoscopes.
the horoscopes and scoping the horos.
What's in store?
Will we flip a something for who goes first?
Koopa Plectrum. Speaking of Koopas, we're going to talk about the Mario movie because someone has finally seen
We're going to
it.
talk about the Mario movie. Who's what side?
I'm the turtle.
I win!
Oh my goodness.
It's actually so far away. You could get swept up in a fascinating conversation today when the moon in your interpersonal zone clicks with expansive Jupiter in your 11th house
Oh,
of camaraderie. We should take notes of what
right.
house is what.
Last time I think it was like your 12th house or something.
The 12th house of mist or whatever it was. Was it 12th house of...
Something. Barbados.
What begins as a meeting of the minds might blossom into a meaningful, inspirational collab or friendship that flourishes for years to come. Wow,
A
like this
friendship.
podcast.
Oh, I wonder who it could be.
Don't shy away from a spirited debate. That's where the juice is today. With philosophical Jupiter holding sway. The juice.
The juice. What's the juice? Oh my god, it's iron
We're
brew.
gonna have a debate about iron brew. And it tastes like bananas. That's what I think.
You think iron brew tastes like bananas?
Like the foamy bananas. The sweets. Those sweet foamy banana things.
No.
The best way to test your synergy is to be honest about your views and hear the other person out, even if their POV feels foreign to you. That was my scope.
Okay, that was very interesting. Do you relate to that in any way?
An interpersonal zone. I don't think I have one of those. Daily scope of Pisces. It would be nice to think that your work speaks for itself, but these days you need to play the game to secure the spot. I think they know that we do the YouTubes.
I think they're onto us.
If you bring enough swagger to the space,
And you know I will.
it can give you a leg up, especially today, when the moon in your success corner fist bumps enthusiastic Jupiter in your second house of self-worth.
I would like to
I'm
imagine
just imagining like a
the
boxing
moon just like, hey,
Tooting your own horn will help you to manifest your big goals under this audacious star map.
Star map.
You could even decide to patent or trademark your intellectual property before someone else slaps their name on your brilliant idea. Have you had any brilliant ideas recently that's worth spending the money to get trademarked or patented?
Here's my genius idea. Stop making Disney remakes.
I don't think you can patent that. Disney own that.
Disney sucks.
Disney should be more like the collaboration of Nintendo and Illumination.
Is this our segue to your Mario spoiler review?
I mean, we could do. It could be a segue.
Let's do that. I'm sorry, Green Mario.
I'm sorry, Green Mario.
Spoiler alert, by the way. This whole segment is just the movie.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about the film. He doesn't stomp any Goombas. The Goombas
No.
are literally there in one shot. For the most part, it's the Koopas he's talking about.
I thought they fight everyone at the end though with the star. I'll have to re-watch that scene, but I'm sure they do.
I'd happily rewatch it today.
I know, same.
Watched it for the first time, you say, I could rewatch it. Such a weird mix of generic child action film, which is still enjoyable for everyone. But then there's like some not really adult themes, but this a chronically depressed ghost thing or whatever it is.
The wee star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recognise it from some game. I don't remember what it was.
It's weird because it's like a child voice as well.
Yeah.
Saying like, we're all gonna die.
I like the bit at the end. They're like, that was a happy ending. Or is it? Because now
The
there's
infinite
nothing
void.
left. And you're nothing left but screaming into the infinite void.
Who was your favourite character?
Favourite character? I, surprisingly enough, like Donkey Kong, which is weird because it's Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
And that makes no sense. Why would Seth Rogen be likeable? It just doesn't work.
I liked that bit where they were in like the eel belly thing, or whatever it is. I think it's an eel, where you think they're gonna have a heart-to-heart moment.
Yeah.
He's like, oh well, my dad thinks I am a joke, and he's like, well, your dad's right.
Yeah. I was worried there was going to be so many references I didn't get because I've not played the games.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like such a massive franchise that everyone knows that all the references are just like there
They're
anyway.
quite simple rules.
Your princess is in another castle. The Rainbow Road I thought was actually going to be a race. I was kind of disappointed with that. It was just a kind of weird battle-y thing. The dog. No, I like the dog.
I love
Francis.
the dog.
Little nod at the end.
I know.
You know, it was like the film was made by people who were enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Which a lot of the time you can tell they were just making a film, but the people making it were like, yeah, I'll do that because that's funny.
The beginning with the dog was very Secret Life of Pets, but it was fine. Didn't even go on that much.
I'm assuming the bit at the start, like their advert,
Uh-huh.
where they're actually Italian in that,
Yeah.
is that Charles Martinet? I would assume that's Charles Martinet. Oh, Charles Martinet's the dad.
Yeah, he's the dad, and see the guy at
He
the
goes,
beginning
"Woohoo!"
where...
On
Yeah,
the machine.
he's like, it was perfect! About their accents.
I knew he must have been in it somewhere. Also, the baby Mario and baby Luigi and baby Peach. Like, I didn't think that was necessary.
I didn't get that. The whole like family were like, what's with the weird outfits that you have, the green and red? But
yeah, and then
when they're babies,
wearing
they
it as
still
children.
have the same thing on.
And they're still wearing the hats.
I love the dinner scene. I don't know why I like it so much.
I can't remember what happens. It's just...
It's basically them just getting slagged off. Why did you like leave your steady job to make a stupid company?
You could have been happy, but instead you decided to start... be a plumber.
Are we Mario and Luigi? Please give us views and likes and subscribes to give us a Mario and Luigi hat.
Yes, and if we get 3 comments that say, I want to send you money, we'll create a PayPal
Patreon.
you can send money to. Or just a Patreon, which you also need a PayPal for.
Or an
Michael Keegan-Key as Toad.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Who?
I don't know.
Because he's doing like a voice, and I don't know if they've like...
I think it's modulated. I think
Yeah.
they've kind of...
Because
pitch
Jack
shifted it.
Black's one is...
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. What was the second end credit scene? Because I couldn't be bothered hanging around while the lights came out and people realised I was a guy in my 20s going to see a Mario film by myself.
The second end credit scene is in that weird underground pipe place.
Oh, right,
There's
okay.
a Yoshi egg, and it starts to hatch.
Yeah, what colour was it?
Green.
It was just like green Yoshi egg.
Yep.
Yoshi!
And then I think he says Yoshi as well.
But what? Right, that shouldn't be a reveal because they go through Yoshi Land and they see a
know.
Yoshi.
They
Like
see all
look
the
at them
colours.
and they just kind of ignore it. Ah, no, I've got a new favourite character. Not a new favourite character, just remembered a character exists. The Aha monkey, the guy that's driving the cart during the Take On Me.
Hop on. I like when he eats a banana, throws it, and then someone just
It
explodes
just
in the
causes an
background.
explosion. He's just so cool.
They changed Peach a lot for this film.
She's a Mary Sue, but I don't mind for once.
So many people were annoyed that Luigi's the one that gets captured.
I didn't like the idea of it,
Yeah.
like hearing it before watching it, but then kind of the first 5 minutes in, you go, okay, I know what they're going for here, so whatever comes next is kind of, it works in that way. I don't know how I managed to enjoy myself. It was weird. It's an experience I've never had in my life. I sat down, went, okay, we'll see how this goes, and then literally a few minutes in I was like, okay, I actually
Wait,
I
it's
already
quite
know I
good.
like this. I know I'm going to get to the end of this and not have changed my mind. It was bizarre.
I got confused at the end. See when there's like a big explosion and they end up back in Brooklyn? Is the Mushroom Kingdom Brooklyn now?
I
Or-
think they built it in they rebuilt the Mushroom Kingdom in Brooklyn.
Is that what it is? Because I couldn't
Yeah.
really work it out.
I didn't think that was necessary. It felt very kind of marvelly towards the end there.
Mm.
There was a bit where, like, okay, at some point Luigi's going to start fighting with him. And I felt that took a bit too long to come into it because he was just useless for the entire film. Luigi wasn't in it that much, which was weird.
There was times where Mario was doing something and I was kind of like, I wish Luigi was here with him.
Yeah, like, I think most of Luigi's moments in the film are in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's literally like the mustache bit, he's in a cage, he's plumbing with Mario at the start. That's it until the end where he's helping out at the end.
The only kind of bit as well was when Mario saves him and they have a cute moment.
That was, yeah.
That was very cute.
The bit where Donkey Kong's like, wait, is this you trying to flirt? That's
Yeah.
just, like, totally.
I like how Toad was his wingman as well. Cause it's
He's like, no, you're doing
couldn't-
great, you're doing great. She's really liking these things you're coming out with. And she's literally just there in the middle.
Donkey Kong's like, you could never pull a princess. And he's like, yes, he would. I guarantee.
It's enough to bring a guy out of his shell.
She's just like, what?
I told you that line wouldn't work. The pacing of it's all over the place. It's weird. They're cutting away from Mario and Donkey Kong drowning to Peach and Toad
Yeah.
rushing back to tell everyone that they're about to die. It's like you
wh-
can't keep your attention on something that's supposed to be a core plot point because you're cutting away from it to something else that's also a core plot point.
Because there's even a bit where it's when Mario and Peach meet for the first time and she's like, oh, he's a human. And then he says his situation and then she's like, okay, you're coming with me. Like immediately.
Yeah, I felt like that went really fast. We need to play Mario. We should do a Mario play along.
Who wants to see us play Mario? Mario Kart, I think, would be the best fun time. Even if you've not, never in your life played a Mario game, you will enjoy the Mario movie.
You've also seen the character somewhere, even if it's not
Yeah.
on a screen. You'll have seen a kid wearing a Mario t-shirt, a grown man jumping, going wahoo when he wins Family Fortunes or something.
Yahoo!
Ooh, that's a bad take. Illumination's best since Despicable Me. It's better than Despicable Me.
It is better,
Uh-huh.
but Despicable
That's
Me...
what I was thinking as watching it. It's better than everything in that Despicable Me universe. Definitely better than Minions.
Oh, absolutely. See if Illumination was fully in charge and Nintendo had nothing to do with it. I feel like the Toads would be the new Minions.
I wouldn't have liked that. It's brightly coloured, energetic, it's got the characters.
It
got the
definitely has the
characters.
characters. I mean, all they have to say next, it was definitely a movie.
It just didn't take any chances that could have ended up becoming flaws.
Yeah, because the last time they took a chance, we got the 1993 film, which was apparently ass. At some point, we're going to do a watch along. Who do you think's going to be in the sequel?
I'd be surprised if they put Wario and Waluigi in.
I
They
feel
seem
like
to be
they
trying
might.
to distance themselves from those characters. I don't know why. They're trying to get rid of those characters for some reason. Most games that they're bringing out recently, they've not got either of those characters in.
Remember Princess Daisy? What is she the princess of? I feel like they'll just bring in Daisy for Luigi though.
I thought it was quite good that they didn't just go, okay, he's the hero now, she's in love with him. Like, there's no way they're just going to have that little kiss moment where like,
Yeah.
he's bending her over. Like, that was a... You know what I mean? Like, the debt. He's not...
Stop talking!
I heard that Ryan Gosling was doubting his Kenergy.
I heard that too.
But the thing is, it's probably his easiest role he'll ever have. I feel like it's him, but more stripped back, but also more outgoing at the same time. The characters he usually plays.
It might be a more complicated role though.
Oh,
Because
has he got a...
I heard through the grapevine that Barbie is like a Truman Show kind of thing going on. I don't think it's going to be exactly like that, but it's got the
But if it
themes
is that,
of-
I'm not gonna like it. I keep mentioning to people, oh, I should buy some pink suits and go to... And I'm like, shut up.
Why
Oh,
not? Do it!
I was gonna talk about the new Spider-Man trailer.
That's what I was going to say.
Whoa, in sync.
Wow. Where our minds are meeting or whatever the horoscope was.
Oh,
I can't believe you did this.
I actually hurt my jaw doing that.
That's what you get. Yeah, the new Spider-Man. I'm not that hyped for it, and I don't really know why.
What they're going to be going for mostly is the romance plot.
I feel like the trailer isn't good. It's not good. It's like edited badly or something, because I don't really know what's happening. And I know they're trying to make it like a mystery of why are all the other Spider-Men after the main character.
You can save the world or you can save one person. He's like, I'm going to do both. So they think him trying to save, it's like a family member or something, is going to put the world at risk. So it's one of those ones where you're like, okay, you're the main character, but you're also wrong. So it's like Wonder Woman all over again. Why am I rooting for you? I'm not rooting for you. Just hurry up and lose. This new Citadel thing, they easily could have cast Gal Gadot as the lead woman in it, and they didn't, and that was a perfect decision.
Wow.
Just anyone but Gal Gadot. Priyanka Chopra Jones.
She's married to one of the Jonas brothers.
Is that why it's Jones? Wait, no.
Jonas.
You lied.
How did I lie? You can't just blame me for you not knowing what it says.
I thought it said Jonas. It says Jonas, you're right. Anyway, Citadel, Stanley Tucci's in. Why do people like Stanley Tucci?
Because he's a good actor. What the hell?
What films have you watched that I've not where Stanley Tucci is outstanding?
The Lovely Bones.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
He's in Devil Wears Prada. That's an alright film. A new Hunger Games is coming out. A prequel.
It's a prequel, right? So it's years before, and
it's about the villain, basically. The President Snow guy. Apparently he was in the games, but won the games. So now he's a mentor for the other people.
Dune 2. Have you seen Dune?
No.
Ugh, I can't say. It's an interesting trailer because it seems to skim over the plot and focus in on character relationship that we've got no reason to be invested in yet. And there's like the big worm thing at the end. The first one was good, but there's not really much to it, I think.
Everyone was just excited because Zendaya's in it.
Writer strike. I don't know what's wrong with that.
That's just kind of happened.
Apparently it's something to do with AI. So there's been nothing,
right.
as far as I can tell, in the news about AI taking their jobs. They've just decided that AI is coming for their jobs.
Happen. That's weird. I saw that Stranger Things came out and said we're not going to start filming season 5 because when they're filming they sometimes have to change the script. So it's going to be delayed like forever. I just know that they were protesting in Disneyland. They went to
Did
Disneyland.
they buy tickets?
I don't actually know. They were just there with their signs and I'm like, how did you get into the park?
Right, this is something that's not related at all. But it's got signs in it. People were being arrested for protesting the king's coronation.
Yeah. Someone was arrested because they thought he had eggs on him and he was going to start throwing eggs. Turns out he didn't, and he was like dragged back through the crowd to the protesters.
It's vaguely totalitarian-esque.
Did you watch any of the actual coronation?
I did not. I heard from someone else that he fluffed his lines. He was supposed to say something and he stumbled on his words.
It's almost like he's an old man.
See on the news, all people are going, oh, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. No, you'll see the next one happen pretty soon. Don't worry. I've been told you must have heart problems or respiratory problems.
Those hands say it all.
Yes. I googled it and apparently that's like liver or kidney. But I know somebody that's a paramedic and he was like, no, that's like heart or lungs.
Did you see that Charles and Camilla went to the opening of the Eurovision Stadium or something? And I'm like, why?
Somebody was saying to me, did you see that Ukraine won Eurovision last night? I was like, what? I didn't miss it, did I?
Is it like the lead up shows?
They'd literally just seen a tiny clip of something from like the semi-finals or whatever it was.
Right.
I was like, oh no, I really hope I've not missed Eurovision. What the hell was that?
What the hell?
Sorry, I'm just demolishing my room.
Okay, let's move on to the Met Gala.
I realised earlier that I didn't set up my light. So I'm very annoyed with myself for this.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I am just... Yes.
Yes. Speaking of the Hunger Games, the Met Gala happened. The theme was someone called Karl Lagerfeld. Ziegfeld, who was a fashion designer who's dead. He was racist, he was fatphobic, sexist, and he hated the colour pink.
I mean, I wasn't convinced, and then you said you hated the colour pink. And so why are you supporting such a horrible industry full of such horrible people then?
I'm not really supporting it. I just think it's fascinating. I think the red carpet looked like toothpaste.
Oh, it's the one with the lines on it. I mean, what even is theme? Why is a man wearing jeans under a kilt?
Is that the guy that's with Rihanna?
Is that who that is? I mean,
The big
she
flower.
looks like she's in like a wedding cake. Like, she's come out of the icing at the top.
Someone arrived in a full, like, mascot cat suit outfit. Turns out it was Jared Leto.
Oh, did he get his cult members to make it for him?
Probably.
Ah, no. So if I die and then somebody does something honouring me, people just wheel out, like, people dressed as cameras, like, oh, he, like, made films once, there's a camera.
That is exactly what it will be. Ugh.
What the? That is terrifying, this face. Who is that?
Oh, it's Doja Cat.
Like Voldemort. That's
She-
acceptable.
That's acceptable
If that-
because that's her name.
Let's make good music.
You should look up Florence Pugh's one.
She's got no hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's shaved her hair off.
But how's she gonna make that film with Andrew Garfield if she's got no hair?
Wigs. Apparently, there was a cockroach that appeared on the red carpet and everyone was taking pictures of it. New York, from the street, cockroach. What do you think about the Met Gala? And then we'll do an outro.
It's pointless. What is it? What's it there for? Is it there just to keep all us normal people down, keep the boot on our throat, make us feel like we're insignificant and we're nothing, and these people are everything, just like the Barbie poster?
Are we
we're
just
Ken.
Ken? Is that what this is? It is very pointless, but it's just another red carpet event.
But we got a segment in the podcast out of it.
Yeah.
Do an outro.
Outro.
Outro. This
is the outro. What iconic duo are we this week?
the king and the queen.
I didn't know. Are we Mario and Luigi again? Because we talked about
We
that
could
a
be
lot.
Mario and Luigi again. We could be
We can be Princess Peach and Princess Daisy.
the Koopa Troopa Pick of Destiny, which is a reference to both the Mario film and Jack Black's The Pick of Destiny film/song. So we'll say this is for you. That is Peach and that is Daisy. That was Daisy, so you're Daisy.
I'm Daisy and you're Peach.
And I'm Peach.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, you cowards.
Why didn't you watch the last one? Watch it again and again and again. Bye!
Bye!
Wait, this has been more than less than a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Oh,
Ah, there we go.
there it is.